Agrosuede, and welcome everyone to Agrosuede Backyard Gardening with me, Michelle Junior Suede. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've actually done a video with my camcorder because it's been a while that I've actually been in the backyard garden. If you guys have not known, I've been taking part in a community event called the Collier Reunion 2017. As a result of that, I was extremely busy. I wasn't even able to grow a lettuce in the backyard garden because I had meetings upon meetings preparing for the event. But however, the event is now done, completed and over. It was a successful event, so I would like to thank all those of you who waited patiently for me to return to do my video in the backyard garden. Another thing that's hindering me from doing too much in the backyard garden is that the property is for sale, so I'm limited as to what I can do in the backyard garden. Of course, I can go ahead and plant long-term plants in the backyard garden. However, the next owner might actually cut them down and I don't want to risk doing that. I might plant some more plantain trees because I have a lot right now, which I have to do another video for you to see because something happened while I was so busy with my plantain trees, so I'll show you. So this is the main reason why I've not been doing too many videos, but I'll try my best to start back, especially in the backyard garden. However, it might be short-term crops or just giving you some information about backyard gardening. Thank you so very much for actually waiting on me to return to do my videos in the backyard garden. In this video feature, we're actually going to harvest our soursop fruit from the soursop tree, and my god, it's massive. It's a perfect example as to what you would consider a perfect soursop fruit. Of course, some might be bigger, longer, wider, some might be greener, more yellow, but this one I consider is perfect for my first harvest. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead. Okay guys, so this is the soursop. This is not the first soursop on the tree. I had a first soursop on the tree. It was very small. I will upload the video where I actually picked it up after it fell because it was very rainy. The soursop riped faster than I anticipated. As a result of that, it fell. And it's when I came to the and I saw it on the ground and I salvaged or I saved part of the soursop, but it had already fallen and started to decompose at some point. So I will show you the video. I'll upload the video of the first harvest basically from the soursop tree, but I'm not gonna lose this opportunity to show you this one. Now of course, as I said, it's a noisy environment today, so I hope that you understand what I'm saying. But this is the second soursop from the tree. So remember, I grew this 2 years ago. I planted this soursop plant and it actually produced 2 already so far, and I don't know if you can see it. And so here's one there and it have 2 more up there, but here's one. So this might be the third one to ripe in the backyard garden. So right now you're gonna witness me actually harvesting the second soursop, and this is one of the best ones I have seen so far from the backyard garden. If you did not know, I had a first soursop tree all the way back there. That's long ago. I had one soursop tree and it produced a few times, but it took about 5 to 6 years before it actually started to produce. Now this one is a dwarf supposedly, so it produced within 5 years, which is 2 years basically, as I told you. So we're gonna harvest it now, and the good thing about the soursop is that it's not cracking and it's not splitting. If you notice that your soursop, even before it actually gets soft, it starts to crack or split, just harvest it, because that means it's over mature. It just haven't ripe yet, but it's over mature. So this one have no split, no crack. Also, it have no diseases, no insects troubling it. It have no ants on it also, because sometimes you might find they have ants on them, or not aphids, white flies. Some of them might have white fly around this area. Around this area usually have white flies, some of them, but this one is a very healthy one, very healthy. So I would like to encourage you, of course, when you can, try to get your hands on a soursop plant and grow your soursop tree in your backyard garden. Observation so far before I harvest it with the soursop tree is that it need a lot of sunlight, so it need an open area. This soursop tree is leaning towards the seaside because of the fact that there's a golden apple tree next to it, so it's leaning towards the sun or where it have more sunlight. So one thing I'd suggest to you is that you actually grow it in an area with a lot of sun. I suggested that before, but with me I have a lot more different plants in the backyard garden. So if you could find somewhere spacious for it, go ahead and do that, and also ensure that you give it water regularly. And if you're having a problem with white flies and these sort of things, plant a soursop tree in an open area, because being too close to other plants might make the area dark and dampish, and this will attract flies, different type of flies, white flies, aphids, it might even attract ants and so on. But my environment is very clean, and I don't know why I've never experienced this issue of the white flies as someone else asked me before. However, for my other soursop plant, which was behind there, which was much darker and more of a clustered area, I experienced the white flies. So far what I can suggest to you, recommend to you, that you plant it in an area where it have more sunlight, and always keep your plant neat. Prune your plant, trim your plant, keep it neat. Don't have too many branches on your salsa plant. This one maybe have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 branches, but there are some plants which have a lot of branches. Prune your plant, control it, let it have some branches, and of course most importantly, ensure that you feed your plant properly. Give your plant a lot of organic compost material and organic manure. Try your best to feed your plant healthy and take care of the plant. So now let's harvest the salsa fruit, the massive salsa fruit. I'm trying my best to harvest it for you guys to see. Okay. So here it is. This is the official first salsa that I picked or I harvest off the tree. The other one fell without me knowing. So this is the first one that I actually harvest off the tree. I am so excited. I just want to talk too much because there are a lot of people around, so I don't want to really express myself as I want to. But this is the first salsa from the tree. As you can see, there's no split. Watch it properly. It has no split. It's just nice, round, perfect. It's not too soft anywhere, it's just right. So this is one of the healthiest ones that I would say from this tree. So I really suggest to you that you try your best to grow your salsa tree in your backyard garden, and then you have a perfect harvest like this. Also, if you can tell, you have a good shape also. I don't know if you can tell, but it have a good shape. So just be encouraged to start your own backyard garden, guys. Remember, a backyard garden in some ways will keep the doctors away. And Agrosuede is out.